VW Conversations. It's about people. It's about issues. It's about us. VW Conversations. Usahang katungod. Usahang kinahanglanon. Pag-iristorya ita ang kinahanglan pag-iristoryahan. VW Conversations.
Sa aton nga tanan and
Hello.
welcome to
Yes.
VW Conversations.
Kamusta ka mo mga kasangkayan? It's a Tuesday. Parang hindi kita nakakatigo talaga manihit panahon yan. Pero like
True.
it's Easterlies ngayon may the tail end
Of
of
a
a
cold
cold
front.
front.
So, yeah, pabago-bago talaga yung weather and late evening kagabi, makusagan uran.
Yeah.
Isa ng kulop, di ba?
Talaga.
Tapos kangina naman, before on our way here, inuran
na naman. Yung walang kaabog-abog.
Yes, oo nga ni. Kaya dapat prepared kita hiton mga sugalitan ng mga surprise raves. Suspense, di ba?
Yan ang adlaw is Recognition Day nila ang Eastern Summer National Comprehensive High School. Congratulations parents.
Yes, ang nga tanan yung mga awardees.
And
nga
teachers.
Yes, of course.
For
mga
being
teachers.
so patient.
And generous.
And generous.
Diba? Despite it may mga lagging behind yung mga
talagang
ano,
they see to it nga i-fulfill nimo itong imo requirements. Dili sugadan una nga like if you don't submit this on time, sorry ka na lang.
Ganun eh. Dapat talaga lenient.
Pero
sometimes it doesn't help kasi
yes,
it creates a culture yung procrastination, di ba? Parang
buwas na lang.
Buwas na lang.
Buwas na lang. Unina na lang.
Alam niyo yung
and before
education,
you know it, huwas na.
Yeah, education is a form of a discipline, di ba? Parang to prepare you for the real world. Nga kundiin, you are not capable of making mistakes anymore pag-aada ka na itong profession. Di ba? So parang training ground. Okay, it's not just acquiring knowledge but also and skills, but also itong tamang attitude.
So,
diba?
Tikang hito, like, nga tanan, it's not only the academic thing, no? It's yung pangalan mo man yung disiplina. Like, you have to go to school on time, diba? Because pag trabaho nim, you have to go to the office on time.
Yes.
Otherwise, iibanan itong sweldo if you don't go to the office.
True legend.
So, ganun talaga, it's discipline. So, congratulations. And then teachers, thank you for tolerating and tolerating.
Yes.
Ito yung mga estudyante for being very, very patient ha, Ira.
Yes.
Iba kasi yan ha eh. Masin kami, ikukumpare ni Ira largo, masin ni teacher. Hanamon pa kapanahonan, di kami sugad ha iyo.
Eksaktamente, di ba? Parang di kami tipait kay may adit naman. Balitaw, may ada kung anay basahan kakulap nga. Sir, saan itam graduation? Nasing ang bato ng maestro. Kaya ano, magkukulaw ka.
Arago!
Oh my God, sabi ko, ka-harsh. Pero I found it funny. Parang, di ba kasi sometimes may mga estudyante na akala mo, okay lang yung nabutula during exams, mga sugat
Hindi
ito.
ka makaka-relate ka.
Hindi ako makaka-relate.
No, ay mo ba mga estudyante?
Oh God, oo naman. May nga nasampulan dadaman ka kulap. Bisang pagbasa, yung mga correlate. Parang grade 4 level. Anyway,
bangin at graduating
literature
naman.
second year college.
College.
So may talaga mga sinisirig pa mga kadadlaw mga challenges nga at mga yung kakaatubang. Pero yun nga, we can only do so much pag-encourage, pag-motivate. Pero talaga paningkamot yung estudyante. Diba?
Ano pa?
Diba?
Ano pa?
Yun nga, sabi nga, it's not the school, it's not the teachers.
It's you.
It's estudyante.
It's you.
Diba? Especially nowadays nga, itong technology, nakakabuli ka
right there.
within your fingertips. Diba? Kung hindi ka kontento, itong palisyonan or nahibaruan, you can do more. Diba? talaga time. At saka wala nang difference kung nato kahit mga prime schools or universities, di ba, in the big cities. Talaga paningkamot sa mga estudyante or sa mga tao for that matter.
I know of someone, grade 12, graduate na. Pumasa sa Ateneo.
Wow.
Pumasa ng UPCAT.
Oh, yes.
Lumabas pa yung DOST, pasado pa
Oo.
rin. Ina-quandary, yan ako na.
Iyan ang
Oo,
problema.
diba?
Actually, di mo pa yung problema. Yung makuri ka pang kapag-decide ka, you have a lot of choices and options, di ba? Yun yung maganda ron. And congratulations ngayon, hingatanan yung mga pinasarahan University of the Philippines College Admission Test.
Nagsisimula pa lang yan. Wala pa yan. Wala pa
Don't
yan.
you dare miss that opportunity kasi, di ba?
Not
everyone gets to UP.
My
di
God,
ba?
pipera ka percent like ito na
Kada ka nagkabarasulan high school.
Awara ka.
Di rin, wala ko seryosohan upkat. Parang I saw that as an opportunity para makakadto ka Tacloban.
So ganito
by ourselves.
muna.
So, kayo
Diba?
dito ka mag-exam.
Tapos na-overnight ka.
Yes.
And then, pwede man imo mga classmates.
True. Anak balon dictionary. Nga nawara nga ni dito. Anyway.
Nasa kay kapahatan bus, minibus.
Hay kan may rilo azul asya tira anak mga inakyan dito at Tacloban na VNG during that time. Anyway, so mo nga niya na kay nakanina mismo itong upkat, di ba? Ito may mga testing centers na din sa Eastern Samar and you don't really have to go far. Para itong mga upcoming college naman, ano na lang ka mo, bantay na lang nga ka mo kung saan ito upkat.
Sunod. I think it's September ba or October?
August.
But you have to like start preparing na pagkaya na pala.
Especially during the summer season, di ba? Parang mabay talaga ito yung basa-basa.
Mga
or may mahit niya mga
may reviewers.
reviewers.
MSN reviewers, you can use that.
Basa-basa.
Ang hirap. Basa-basa din.
Pag may time.
Mahirap
Answer,
din talaga.
di ba? Kasi yung it's not necessarily the question itself. Yung process, di ba?
Yeah.
Kung paano mo i-handle yung isang klaseng question, how much time will you devote para pag malaka-answer rin. Kaya under time pressure ka man, di ba?
Yun ang man talaga dito, ura ni mga kalaban. The thing is, itong mga kabataan nga nagtitake ka rin sa mga exams, itong iragin-hinanan, itong oras. So, nababother hira, no? Itong oras, ang ilugod nakaka-answer. Kaya naghihino na ako,
parang,
na oras, per ka minutes na.
Peter pa lang items na na-answer, di ba?
So,
parang ganyan.
you have to be cool.
Yeah, dapat
relax.
mag-practice talaga. Kasi yung mindset, yung mental conditioning should also be exercised.
At saka actually, dapat stock knowledge karamihan yan So, biscuit mag-review like 1 or 2 months before, it's not going to make any difference.
Okay.
It's stock knowledge.
Balitaw, ano? So, again, congratulations sa mga nanmasaran upkat, mga bagong scholar ng bayan.
Scholar ng bayan.
And live up to your name, diba?
Yep.
Parang pag asya may tuyo pag-eskwela, i-maximize itong benefits, itong opportunities, and of course yung challenges that we are expecting a lot from you being scholar ng bayan.
Totoo
diba?
ito, no? So, nakampagrinuha-duha. Kung pinasar ka mo, pag malaka, you have to make sure na makakasulod ka mo. Talaga nga din naman, UB. And then, itakan point Mannie, kasi sometimes, itong iba, kasi diba, it's very competitive. Pag malakasulod, so some of them, when they apply they're taking non-quota courses. So, sometimes actually diri nimo hili, diri nimo time. Naghihimo ka laing paagi para makasulod ka. Ato naman UP. So itakan point is dapat umiskwela ka ngani. Siguraduhan nga siya talaga dito imo karuyag. Ngan kaya.
Kasi may mga quota courses like for example specifically UP Diliman kung karigni mo. And you are competing with the rest of those nga pinasar, bugos nga Pilipinas, ano. So sometimes yun nga, they prefer a non-quota course for one sem, then the second sem they shift na. Parang gano'n. Pero yun lang, sayang yung oras din.
Totoo. So, parang sa bagay, dito daw, naintindihan ko damit kung may ada mga tao nga really, ma-insistira, nga sumulod talaga hira, umiskwela talaga hira, di dahil ito, UP is UP.
Naman.
Naman.
Iba pa rin yung may tatak UP.
Oo
Diba?
naman.
And talking about UP, I'd like to say good morning and congratulations kan Paolo
Okay.
Arago for being part of the
Faculty.
faculty
O,
ng
hindi na
graduate
estudyanta.
school
Hindi na yan
ng UP
estudyante.
Diliman,
So,
Paolo.
Paulo,
Nag-moonlighting
congratulations.
siya Ateneo de Manila and now UP Diliman.
Okay.
Proud tito here. Okay?
Naman.
Congratulations, Paolo. And of course, to your parents, Kuya and Ate Asel.
And we will be taking a very short break. We will be back with our guest.
Yes.
Guest
Ang
who?
ating elusively busy na guest.
Busy
Oo,
guest. So,
super busy.
at tabayanan mga kasangkayan, we will be right back.
Good day, my dear friends in Christ. Welcome to visitaiglesia.net. My name is Michael Ariola of Couples for Christ. Just wanted to share with you a conversation between me and my son. I have a son, his name's Caleb, and he's 6 years old. He's at the age where he questions everything. I remember one day he asked me and said, "Dad, why is the sun so small and it's following us every day?" I remember telling him, "Son, actually, the sun is just far away." And I tried to remember everything that I learned from my primary school. I told him in my National Geographic voice, "Son, it's about 400 plus million kilometers away. It can comfortably fit about 1,000 Earth." I saw his eyes lit up, but he followed it up with this question. If it's so big, how come it looks so small? I got stumped for a moment and told him, "Son, it's probably because of the distance. Even though it's so big, because we're so far away, it looks so small." The same way with our relationship with Christ, especially this Lent, as we come before God, let us enjoy His bigness by coming near to Him. Let us enjoy His great love by coming near, by drawing near to this great God. The more that we move away, the farther we get, the smaller that we think of Him, and not realize how great and big and powerful He is. Let us pray for this Lent that we humble ourselves and come before Him. Come near, draw near, and be near.
It is important that during this time of Lent, besides undergoing this inner renewal, this personal conversion, that we have to concretely express this conversion in our service to others, that mercy and compassion that we have for others. No? To be able to share our time, our talent, and our treasure, and to confront evil around us, especially the evil of the culture of death, the violation of human rights, and the extrajudicial killings. So we have to actively participate not just in our personal conversion but in the transformation of our society.
Magandang araw. Ako po si Angelo Saludo. I'm a Couples for Christ missionary. And welcome to Visita Iglesia. Nung maliit pa ako, mahilig talaga ako sa chocolate tsaka apples. So, every time my tatay, actually my grandfather, would come home from the city, I'm always excited kasi may dala siyang apple. Ginagawa ko dun sa apple, I really like slowly cut it kasi ayoko siyang masama yung seed inside. Kasi ang gagawin ko sa seed, I will go at the backyard, tapos itatanim ko ang seed ng apple. Kasi gusto ko talagang makakita ng apple tree. Tapos, pag nalaman ng mom ko, sabi ng mom ko, ano ka ba? Baliw ka ba? Of course, hindi yan tutubo dyan. Tutubo lang yan sa may mga snow. So, ang gagawin ko, I will go back to the house and scrape some ice in our refrigerator. And then go back and put it beside the seed. Of course, hindi naman siya tutubo. And tutubo siguro yung santol, but no apple. And fast forward, years after, I was blessed to be assigned in Canada. And first, lapag ko pa lang sa eroplano, na-host ako sa isang family. Tapos, sa backyard nila, I noticed some apples on the floor. Tapos sabi ko, uy, tito, bakit ang dami mong apples dyan? Ang sayang naman. Tapos sabi niya, that's apples from the tree. You know, hindi naman yan masarap na apple. Sabi ko, apple tree yan. Wow, apple tree. So I took photos of the apple tree. I was really so happy in my life. And you know what, brothers and sisters, I realized that I can be happy in the little things. And that God actually answers prayers even in the little things. And you know, it's as if God is telling me, see, Jel, if I can make your dreams come true, even in the little and mundane things as apple, how much more for the bigger things? I am God. And you know, another realization of mine, brothers and sisters, is that our problem is not that we are not blessed. We are actually overblessed. Our problem is that we just don't recognize blessings. You know, we are invited to a banquet. Nandyan yung lechon, nandyan yung crispy pata, and everything. And yet, we choose to eat chips. Chichirya lang ang kinakain natin. When in fact, we are being offered a banquet. And brothers and sisters, another thing that I realize is that God is a promise keeper. Even in the little things and big things, God is a promise keeper. So I would like to challenge everyone this Lent. Let us recognize God in the little things, the blessings that He has given us. God bless us all.
VW Conversations. It's about people. It's about issues. It's about us. VW Conversations. Usahang katungod. Usahang kinahanglanon. Pag-iristorya ita ang kinahanglan pag-iristoryahan. VW Conversations.
We're back on VW Conversations on a fine Tuesday morning. Nga of course, Kuya Mannie, the very
Yes.
elusive, tagal na nating,
Yes.
tagal na
Talagang
nating
in-schedule dapat.
schedule. We have Dr. Rodel Delgado, Chief Itong Technical Section of the Provincial Health Office. Dr. RD, good morning
Good
and welcome once
morning, good
again.
morning.
Yes,
To
welcome
all your
back.
viewers, good morning.
Isa ka sa mga most sought after guests dito
Yep.
sa VW Conversations because ang dami mong inputs and ang daming mga insights
At ang dami naming natututunan, pati na yung mga
True.
viewers. Actually,
Oo.
may nakausap ko kanina on my way here. Sabi niya, sabi ko may guest kami. Sabi ko, Dr. Delgado, maganda yun.
Yes. So it's a healthy Tuesday
thank you.
para sa VW Conversations. Yan ang April 2. Again, welcome back.
At least ngayon hindi April Fools.
Hindi na April Fool's
Tunay
Day.
na to.
Tunay ito.
Sino man yung mga nabiktima kakulog. Sana naging masaya kayo. Anyway, so Doc RD, what's up? Kumusta ang health situation ng Eastern Samar in general?
In general naman, this year we see the usual cases that we see every year. No? Like sa dengue, we usually see cases sa start ng year. So we still see cases of dengue this year. All the rest of the health programs, I think we're on track naman for our targets for this year, no? Pero it's too early, end of the first quarter pa lang, no?
Yes.
So inaantay pa natin yung ibang reports coming from the different health centers, no? And what's new to health, siguro we're looking forward to the universal healthcare, no? It was signed recently, and it will impact a lot, no, sa ating health situation. Di pa namin alam kung paano tayo may impact, no? Universal healthcare kasi wala pa yung IRR. They're still making it, but in about 120 days, nandito na yung IRR, and we'll see.
No?
Hopefully, and a lot will benefit from that, definitely. Especially yung mga underprivileged na itong mga kabutuan.
Yes.
At saka may mga bagong di ba? Like, may mga, like, bagong mabe-benefit yung mga members, like, I think even consultations. And
Yes.
Yung idea po kasi ng universal healthcare is every citizen, no, will now have an access to healthcare, quality healthcare. No? Pero syempre, the government system, hindi pa siguro yun all in all lahat, libre agad-agad. No?
Yes.
We're gonna have to work through it through several years. No? Pero ang idea, at least may basic services that can be made available to everybody. No? And then everybody's paired to a doctor. No? Tapos, kunwari, the doctor yung magde-decide kung pwede, kailangan i-refer para hindi na rin na-overburden yung hospital na simple cases na pwede naman sa community or sa clinic, idediretso pa nila sa hospital. So yun yung general idea, pero hindi pa po namin alam kung paano siya i-implement kasi inaantay pa natin yung implementing rules and regulations.
So hopefully by June, siguro by before the third quarter, siguro meron na yan.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Or by the third quarter, siguro na-delay because of the election season.
True.
Oh yes, so ang dami kasi talagang nasasagasaan ng eleksyon.
At saka maraming busy kasi yung mga dapat magtatrabaho, nakikipolitika muna tayo. Dr. RD, I'm just curious, yung measles situation natin in Eastern Samar, after the, scare,
kasi last time you were here,
Yes. You
meron
discussed
scare.
that, no?
May scare before.
Well, the good news is the measles cases are starting to go downward na. No? Last na yung nakikita natin, siguro effective na yung ating mga efforts. At the same time, madami po tayong nabakunahan. No? Yung target natin na children to be vaccinated, no, we achieved a target of over 100%. I-verify pa po namin yon. Anong ibig sabihin kasi ng 100%? Madami talaga na bata hindi nagpabakuna bukod pa dun sa iniisip naming number. No? So, that's something that we're still verifying. No? This week, dadating ang mga taga-DOH, Central Office, WHO, para i-verify yung vaccination status ng lahat. No? They're doing that sa buong region naman. No? Pero, ang focus ng WHO will be in General MacArthur. Sila po kasi yung pinakamadami nating recorded suspected measles case, no, sa province. So, sa MacArthur sila magpo-focus yung WHO. The central office and then sa regional office, they will go around sa iba-iba pang municipalities.
So, you had parang, like a mass intensive vaccination program after yung measles scare. Marami ba yung mga hindi nabakunahan ng mga bata? Like before you had your vaccination?
Oh, actually, if you think about it, no, yung fully immunized children natin, meaning yung bata na nakatanggap ng kompletong bakuna nung bata sila bago mag 1 year old, no, mababa kasi tayo, no, sa province, mga 70% lang, ganyan, no. So, hindi naman yun sobrang baba, no, na 70%. Pero, sa bakuna po kasi, para hindi magkaroon ng vaccine preventable disease, meaning hindi ka magkasakit ng sakit na dapat hindi nagkakaroon ka dahil kung nabakunahan ka. Dapat around 80% kasi talaga to 85, maybe 90% pa nga ng lahat ng tao may bakuna.
Kasi di ba, I mean, you can get it for free.
It is free,
Yes,
no?
it's
Sa
free.
Sa mga
health
health
centers.
centers.
And then they don't really, hindi yun kailangan mahirap ka lang para pwede kang bakunahan. Kahit may kaya yung family, they can go to the health center and ask for the vaccination for their children. No? So that's really for everybody. No? Hindi siya yung katulad ng ibang programa na sinasabi nila pang mga indigent lang, gano'n. No? Hindi, no? It's for everybody. Lahat po, basta may bata kayo na bagong panganak, no? Pwede po silang bigyan ng bakuna.
What could have been yung reasons, Doc, kung bakit mababa? Ay, like 70%. Kasi kung libre naman, sabi mo it should be higher, no? What could have been the reason kung bakit may mga nanay na hindi pinapabakunahan yung mga anak?
Maganda pong research yan. No? So kung may nanonood po dito na gustong mag-research, that's a good subject for research. Now, we're still trying to find out. No? Yung pinakamalaking factor po is tinatawag naming vaccine hesitancy, which is yung parents ay hindi gustong pabakunahan yung anak nila because of many factors. Either one, natakot sila no, sa side effects ng bakuna, which was fueled by yun nga, the Dengvaxia scare of several years ago. Number two, madami pong fake news sa internet about vaccine.
True.
So, naapektuhan yung mga mothers na hindi sila nagpapabakuna. No? And then three, may mga some relatives like yung mga lola na sila yung naghihindi dun sa pagbabakuna ng mga bata, saying na hindi ko man pinabakunahan yung nanay niyan, okay man siya, no? Oo, pero kasi nung panahon ng nanay, hindi pa available yung bakuna, no? So, hindi natin alam, no? But, yun yung isa sa mga reason. Other reasons are, wala yung parent, no? Nagtatrabaho kunwari sa bukid or sa dagat, naiwan siya sa caretaker yung kid, hindi man pwedeng
so hindi nadadala o nakakalimutan na
nakakalimutan na sabihin na pag nagbarabarangay naman sila, wala yung parent to give the consent na bakunahan. Yung lola ayaw naman mabasol itong lola. So sabi niya, pagbalik na lang kayo kapag nandito na yung parents, no? So yun yung mga opportunities na missed vaccination yung child na willing naman sana pero hindi sila nabakunahan, no, dahil circumstances did not play it out.
I was with DOH during the time nung dapat magkaroon ng yung zero polio sa Pilipinas, tapos yung mga micronutrients. I think very effective yung campaign during that time and very intense. Especially with DOH Secretary Flavier then, di ba? Ang galing kasi ng marketing, promotions and all. Ano kaya ang kulang at this time? Bakit hindi ganun kalakas yung response?
Well, I don't know. Ang difference kasi yung time na vaccination during the time of Dr. Flavier was oral polio, di ba? So, one, less likely siguro yung mga parents to be hesitant kasi pinapatak mo lang naman, di ba? Hindi itinuturo.
Yung the needle scare din. Kasi,
So, meron mga tao na, syempre, pag sinusukan yung bata, iiyak, no? So, parang feeling nila sinasaktan namin yung mga anak nila, no? Pero, I think that's one. Another is nung time na yon wala pang fake news eh. Yung mga tao naniniwala sa, di ba parang
mga health workers.
Exactly,
diba?
kasi dati pag tukmol sa health workers sa amin sila nagtitiwala. Ngayon, pag may health issue, si Mr. Internet, Mr. Google, ganun yung pinaniniwalaan nila. Kahit yung mga doctors sinasabi na it's gonna be safe, na dapat talaga yon, no? So, yun yung mga factors siguro kung bakit nahirapan tayo. So, minsan friend natin technology, minsan kalaban din namin sila.
I mean, nasa parents yun talaga to verify kung ano yung mga nababasa nila, huwag basta-basta maniniwala, di ba? And more importantly, kumonsulta sa tamang tao.
Kasi after all, pag nagkakasakit, saan naman dinadala yung mga bata? Di sa doktor. So, you should listen to what the doctor says. Kasi doon naman,
paano naman kaya nag-implement ng mga ganyan, vaccination? Is it, di ba kasi mga bata, you're dealing with kids, parang hindi ito masakit, kagat lang ng langgam. Ano ba? Are you truthful now na parang sabihin, okay, masakit to, pero makakaiwas ka ng maraming sakit later? Ano bang tamang ano dyan?
Well, ako kasi I am not a pediatrician, so I've never really encountered children. And then, in public health, hindi naman talaga ako directly yung nagbabakuna, more of the technical aspect of it. Pero, good thing kids sila, no? They're between 0 to 12 months old. So, hindi mo pa masyadong ma-explain, no? But I think the important part there is for it to be explained to the mother, no? So, magagaling naman dyan yung ating mga midwives and ating mga nurses and other healthcare workers, no? Ang nagiging lang natin sometimes is one session is not enough. No? Isang beses mo makausap yung mommy may not be enough, no? So ang suggestion nga namin ngayon, sa prenatal pa lang kasama na yung vaccine, no, na education. Para 9 months kaya yung pagbubuntis. So maraming times na pwede mong educate yung mother, no? So we actually advise them to have vaccination, education during their prenatal checkup.
Perfecto.
Tama
Para
talaga yun.
paglabas ng bata, alam na niya gagawin niya.
Kasi may bakuna at birth na binibigay natin, which is your BCG,
BCG.
no, pangontra sa TB, and then your Hepa B. Kasi ang daming may Hepa B sa Philippines na undiagnosed, hindi natin alam na meron sila.
Okay. So, I think naman yung mga nanay, especially pag nanganganak sila sa hospital, agad-agad naman binibigay yun, di ba?
Yes. Part din siya ng newborn care package na nire-reimburse ng PhilHealth.
Oo. At saka nire-record din yan ng mga BHW, di ba? They have to go. Like, alam nila, may record sila. Sino ba yung buntis? Sino ba yung nanganak? And they keep track kung yung mga bata na babakunan parang may mga nakakalusot pa rin.
Oo, sometimes meron
especially
talaga.
doon siguro sa mga malalayong lugar.
Sa mga population areas, walang problema. No? So, yung mga mothers, kunwari, nanganak sila sa facility nila or sa isang clinic, tapos hindi kayo nabigyan ng BCG or ng HEPA, no, you can still go to your health center and ask for that, no, within the first day nung baby para mabigyan pa rin siya.
Readily available naman yung mga vaccines and it's for free.
At saka napaka-importante yan. Especially yung BCG. Like, speaking of BCG, ang tagal ng bakuna nito, Doctor. But still, meron pa rin tayong cases of tuberculosis dito sa Pilipinas and dito sa Eastern Samar.
Yes.
How is it now? Marami pa rin ba?
Madami pa din tayo, no. I think last year we recorded about 1,100 cases, 1,200 cases of TB for the whole year of 2018, no. Yung BCG po, effective siya, pero as a means na hindi ka ma-infect agad ng TB. That doesn't guarantee na hindi ka na magkaka-TB, no? Pero yung chance na magkaroon ka is 50% less than a person na hindi po nabakunahan. No? So, matagal na nga din to talagang bakuna, no? Good news, the BCG doesn't only work for TB but also works for leprosy, no? So, pag nabigyan ka ng BCG, less chance ka din na magkaroon ng leprosy, no? Than those na hindi nabigyan. The problem with TB is, yung nakikita po natin kadalasan na TB, hindi po yun yung first infection nila, no? What happens is na-infect sila before na hindi nila nalaman, hindi nila pinakonsult. And then, pag dumating yung time na medyo humina yung immune systems nila, lalabas yung TB, no? During times of super stress sila, nagkasakit sila ng malubha, no? And then, that's usually the time we see them become symptomatic, no? That's usually true for those who get their TB young, yung mga 15 to 20, ganyan, no? So, it's very, very important to get diagnosed early, no? So, yung unang infection mo pa lang na naging symptomatic ka, no, na inubok ka, ganang mayat ka, no, as a kid, mapakonsult na natin to. So, ma-treat na yan siya agad, no? The problem also is, in the Philippines, hindi tayo nagagamot ng latent TB. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng latent? Yung latent TB is, pagkita mo sa x-ray, paggawa mo ng test, alam mo na na-infect siya dati. Pero ngayon, hindi active yung TB. Hindi natin ginagamot. Ang ginagamot lang kasi natin sa Philippines is yung active na TB. Kasi yung active TB, sila yung makakahawa sa iba. Yung latent, hindi man yung nakakaawa kasi hindi sila umuubo. Mga nandun lang yung TB, no? As of now, hindi natin yung ginagamot, except in children, no? Yung children, meron tayong isoniazid prophylaxis na binibigyan natin ng isoniazid for 6 months yung bata para yung TB doon sa latent TB niya hindi na mag-develop into active, no, TB in the future. Pero pinag-aaralan naman po yan in the whole country ngayon na I think may 2 study sites sa Philippines thinking kung pwede natin gawing strategy yon na lahat ng mga may latent TB na may infection na pero hindi pa active yung TB nila, baka pwede na rin gamutin, no? Pero syempre it's gonna entail a lot of expense kasi medications din yun, no? Pero that's something we can think about, no? Dun sa treatment, no, ng TB.
Speaking of treatment, Doc, di ba dapat talaga tinatapos yan, yung treatment? At kasi nga, meron tayong kultura ng mga patients na para bang pag feeling okay na sila, hindi na tinatapos yung medication. And what's wrong with this, correct me if I'm wrong, na pag halimbawa hindi tinapos ang medication, babalik, chances are mas malakas na strain ng case ng TB ang mangyayari.
Oo. No, so hindi lang to sa TB, no. It's true for all antibiotics in general, no. Ang nangyayari po kasi pag uminom tayo ng antibiotic, no. So pinapatay niya yung mikrobyo. So kunwari sa gamot ng TB, pinapatay niya talaga yung mikrobyo ng TB, no. Yung 6 months na gamutan, no, tinatapos po talaga dapat 'yon kasi may mga TB na hindi madaling patayin. Kasi nagtatago sila or meron silang lugar na hindi naaabot agad ng gamot. Kaya kailangan namin yung 6 months, no? Pero in general po, within the first month, mga 95 to 99% ng TB bacteria patay na, no? Pero yung 1%, 5%, 1% na matitira doon sa na TB, no? Pwede kasing may isa doon na tinatawag nating resistant, no? Yung hindi gagana pala yung gamot sa kanya. So pag tinigil mo yon, namatay yung ibang TB, 95%, yung 5% na naiwan, nandun yung matapang na TB. Pag dumami ulit siya, matapang na klaseng TB, hindi nagagana yung gamot natin sa kanila, no? So yun yung drug resistant TB na sinasabi natin. Ganun din sa mga antibiotic, similar, no? So kapag uminom ka, hindi mo tinapos, or uminom ka ng antibiotics na hindi mo kailangan, oo. No? So, pinapatay niya yung lahat ng mikrobyo or bacteria sa katawan natin na madaling patayin. So, yung naiiwan as yung mga bacteria na mahirap patayin. So, pag nagkaroon ka ulit ng infection na kailangan mo na yung antibiotic, that antibiotic may not work for you. Baka hindi na gumana.
So, talagang hindi dapat nagsa-self-medication
Hindi
insofar
talaga.
as antibiotics.
Po.
Kasi,
at least ngayon, hindi ka na makakabili ng antibiotic without
better na ngayon.
diba?
Pero minsan may nakakalusot. May mga, tindahan.
Suki.
Nagbebenta ng amoxicillin.
Halaka.
So, nagbibenta silang clindamycin, nilalagay nila dun sa panglinis ng mukha, mga ganun, no? So, I hope they become stricter about it kasi po nakakatakot, no? Marami pong area sa Philippines hindi na gumagana ang amoxicillin. Di ba tayo ginagamit pa natin yan? Sa atin, looks like it still works. Nakikita ko binibigay sa mga batang may pneumonia, ganon. At gumagana naman sila, no? Pero sa ibang areas, wala na po halos effect yung amoxicillin sa kanila, no? Dahil sa overuse. No?
Ano nga ba to? Ano ba yung very common?
Development of tolerance na.
Drug resistance talaga.
Kaya lang, kahit naman, Dok, ako yung tinitingnan ko, kahit may reseta, like makakabili ka lang pag may reseta ka, kasi meron din naman mga tao, they don't buy. For instance, i-medicate ka for 7 days, 3 times a day, so 21 yan. Yung iba, bibili sila kalahati or 6. Kasi sometimes wala rin sila bibili. So, may reseta ka, tapos bibili ka 6 lang, gumaan na yung pakiramdam mo. So that's it, okay na yung 6. So hindi rin guarantee na na hindi tayo magbibenta over the counter without the prescription. Siguro mas maganda dapat pagbentahan ng antibiotic kung ilan ang nireseta ng doktor, agad-agad yun dapat ang ibibigay para masiguro na iti-take mo talaga yung 21 para gumaling ka. Kasi kung 6, pareha, it's the same story even if they
or probably sa mga pharmacists din, sa mga butika, kung ilan lang yung nabili, lagyan ng
nilalagyan naman.
Yung ilan yung nabili, ilan pa yung balance and all those things.
I think it also boils down to education. No? Kasi hindi alam ng mga tao na, kasi dapat ako when I talk to my patients, laging, ito po yung inumin yung gamot na antibiotic. Baka gumanda yung pakiramdam mo in 2 to 3 days. Expected yon, pero kailangan tapusin pa rin yung antibiotic. It's important, no? Kasi nga yung drug resistant, ang bilis na ngayon, no, ng drug resistance na mga organisms. Within 1 or 2 life cycle ng mikrobyo, pwede na silang mag-develop ng resistance sa antibiotics. And right now, ang hirap kasi sayang, amoxicillin ang mura-mura tapos hindi nagagana sa atin, 'di ba, no? Sa habang gumagana pa po siya sa atin, no? I hope we use it well. So tama po 'yon, part ng tinatawag namin antibiotic stewardship, no, is that kung ilan po yung tableta, ano po yung dose, gaano katagal, dapat po susundin, tatapusin natin yung gamutan. Wala pong gamot sa sipon na antibiotic, wag pong mag-amoxicillin pag sinisipon lang, gano'n, no? Yung viral na sipon, kung yung sipon po natin siguro may infection like sinusitis na sipon, no? Pwede, pero wait for your doctor kasi pagdating sa gano'n, hindi naman amoxicillin yung primary na antibiotic na effective for that, no? Pag may sugat, wag pong ibubudbud yung amoxicillin, no? Bakit? Yung amoxicillin po kailangan lunok muna siya bago siya maging antibiotic na effective. So pag binudbud niyo po siya, pulbo lang po siya, wala po siyang antibiotic properties. No, so wag niyo pong gagawin 'yon. Wala siyang effect. Dinumihan niyo lang po yung sugat.
Di ba ganun? Yung mga may sugat, penicillin.
So wag niyo pong gagawin 'yon dahil wala po siyang effect hangga't hindi niyo po siya iniinom. So pag binudbud niyo siya, pulbo lang po siya, dinumihan niyo lang po yung sugat niya.
So it's a chemical reaction
sa loob, pinaprocess.
Systemic.
Kaya important po yung mga ganon na.
Not for external use only.
For internal use only.
Ang common pa po nito yung mga binunutan ng ngipin, hindi nila tinatapos yung antibiotic nila. No? So, pag binunutan ka talaga, binibigyan ng antibiotics na for 7 days, tapusin din yon no, yung antibiotic.
I heard that talagang after consultation sa dentista, talagang ini-explain kailangan tapusin tong antibiotics.
Lalo na yung mouth kasi medyo madumi po yung mouth. No? Kasi maraming areas na nakatago, yung mga gilagid, sa gitna ng ngipin. No? So, those are things na pwedeng mag-harbor ng talagang matatapang na klase ng bacteria na kaya kailangan talaga natin siyang tapusin yung antibiotic for that.
Pero so far, Dr. Ardi, etong TB situation dito sa Eastern Samar, parang it's manageable naman. Like, are most, eto yung sinasabi mo, 1,000 something, I'm sure eto lang naman yung nagpatingin sa doktor. Maybe there are people out there
hindi
na
pa nagpapakonsulta.
Hindi pa nagpapakonsulta.
I agree. Tama naman po yun. Those are the people na nagpakonsulta at nag-treat sa ating mga health centers at facilities na accredited DOTS provider. Anong ibig sabihin? Ito po yung mga lugar kung saan garantisado po namin na tama yung paggagamot nila ng TB. Marami po kasing centers na, hindi center, lahat po ng health center natin accredited na. No? May mga ibang like private clinic siguro, ganyan, no? Na hindi ko naman sinasabing mali, pero hindi kasi namin nag-guarantee, no? Kung paano nila ginagamot, kung according ba sa guidelines natin yung gamutan. Pero mababago na po yun kasi by this year po effective na ang TB law. May bagong TB law po yung Philippines at required na po ang mandatory notification. So, ibig sabihin, kung nagkaroon ka ng pasyenteng TB, kahit hindi ka pa part ng network ng DOTS, kailangan mai-report mo yun. No? Para makita natin talaga lahat ng mga may TB sa Philippines. No? So, hindi pa po kami nag-orient nito sa ating mga, ang target po dito, mga private clinics, stand-alone, yung clinic lang, hospitals na private. No? Na hindi pa namin na-engage. No? May mga private hospital po tayo na, na sabihan na natin about DOTS. Yung isa po accredited na actually yung hospital Panferrada sa G1 Polymedic Hospital, accredited na siya. Yung St. Jude sa G1 nag-express din ng desire to be accredited, pati yung Our Lady of Guadalupe sa MacArthur. So, yun po yung mga private na nag-express na ng desires nila to be accredited as a DOTS treatment facility. All the rest hindi pa po natin sila na-accredit, no? Pero in time po, pasama na sila dun sa mandatory notification para makita natin kung sino-sino talaga yung may TB, no? At matagamot natin ng maayos.
Oo, tama talaga yun. Kasi dapat wala na to eh. Like, eto ba, Dok, tinitingnan natin like in 20 years time, 25 years time, ma-eradicate ba talaga na? Like, doable ba? Is it going to happen or?
Well, ang target po is 2050. So 30 years in the making. Oo. Eradication level. Yung eradication level po kasi ng TB, hindi naman sinasabing zero. No, ang sinasabi pag consider na siyang eradication is you only see 1 TB case for every 1 million people.
Okay.
So kunwari, kung ngayon eradicated na tayo, ang population natin is about 105, no? Million, dapat mga 100 lang yung kaso ng TB, 105. Ganun,
kaya nandito sa Eastern
sa
Samar.
1,000 plus na. So, at yung 1,000 plus na yan, that only represents about 60% of the estimated number na may TB sa province. No? So, mababa pa talaga yon. Yung actual number natin dapat is about 2,400. No?
Kasi marami talaga yung hindi pa nakakapagpatingin. Some of them ay binabaliwala, yung iba iniisip na wala silang pera, yung iba sabi nila okay lang yan.
Or nagpatingin pero hindi na-notify, no? Hindi natin nalaman. Like, nag-treat sila sa private, nag 6 months nga sila doon, pero hindi naman sinabihan sa amin na naggamot pala sila. So, hindi sila counted. Kahit ginamot natin talaga, sana sila pala.
Okay. So, that's the situation, mga kasangkayan. TB and like all other vaccine preventable diseases. And sa hiton aton gihapon importante nga pag-irestoryahan na rin yan nga ni Doc RD, like an maihan na natin because we were supposed to we were supposed to have you last December.
Yes.
We were talking about HIV and
Yes.
AIDS and para hatin this is very very important, and we will be talking about HIV and AIDS kahuman lahin mga pahinumdum. We will be back.
Welcome to visitaiglesia.net. Do you sometimes feel that God is angry at you? Or you've sinned against God, you've fallen again and again and again. And you feel as though pagod na si Lord sa'yo. Like, I've had it with you. Hello? Do you feel sometimes that God is so impatient with you anymore? Do you feel that hindi ka na mahal ni Lord? I want to speak to you right now. And I'm going to share you a story, an experience I had when I was 16 years old. My friend and I, we were walking in Cubao. We came from a prayer meeting. We're tired and happy. And then, I felt hungry. And I searched for my pockets. Wala akong pera. So I told my friend, "Are you hungry?" "Yes." "Do you have money?" "Wala." And so I kind of like semi-complained to God, "Lord, kawawa naman kami. We came from a prayer meeting serving, 16 years old, And I said, "Lord, we're hungry. We have no money." And then I had a crazy idea. I began to smell donuts from far away, from a mile away, one of my favorite foods at that time. And so I told my friend, "Wow, sarap ng amoy." And then I said, "Pasok na lang tayo sa restaurant. Amuyin na lang natin yung amoy at maniwala tayo, bubusugin tayo ni Lord." So we went into the restaurant and then we said, "Bless Lord the food, amen." And then I told my friend, "Game!" And so we began to smell. And we were laughing and laughing. Two people without any money in a restaurant. It was crazy. And then we saw, all of a sudden, a guy from afar waving at us. So ako naman, wave rin ako. "Kilala mo ba siya?" "Hindi. Wave na lang tayo." And then he came up to me and he said, "Hi, Bo." And I said, "Hi. Long time no see." I didn't know his name. And he said, "I'm John." "John, si John. Yeah, okay. Where did we meet?" And then he said in a prayer, "Oh, yeah, okay." And then he asked me a very difficult question. He said, "Bo, what are you doing here?" How can I say I was just breathing and inhaling and smelling? It was just crazy. I said, nagpapahangin lang. And then I had to change the topic. I said, "What are you doing here, John?" And John said, "Oh, I'm the manager of this store." Manager. Yes, manager. And so he said, "Yeah, why don't you and your friend get as many donuts as you want? It's on the house." And so that day we ate 31 donuts. Yung mga maliliit lang. And I share you that story for 3 reasons. To give you 3 truths. Number 1, you and I, you're just like me and my friend walking in Cubao. We're all spiritually broke. Wala kang pambayad sa pag-ibig ng Diyos. You can't pay. You can't afford it. You can't. We've all sinned. We've all made mistakes. We've all fallen. But that's okay because here's spiritual truth number 2. Remember what John told me, the manager? It's on the house. Libre. My dear friend, that's the good news. Grace is on the house. God's love is on the house. It's given to you for free. He died on the cross, and that's what we're celebrating right now. He died on the cross to tell you, I paid the price. Come in. I love you. You don't have to work for it. It's given as a gift. God is the manager of the universe. Spiritual truth number 3. My dear friend, do not be content with smelling the grace of God because He wants to give you 31 donuts of His abundance and love. If right now you feel that God's grace kulang sa buhay mo, open up. He loves you.
He loves you so much. He wants to give you more of His love. Get deeper into a relationship with God. Follow Him every day and make Him King over every area of your life.
VW Conversations. It's about people. It's about issues. It's about us. VW Conversations. Usahang katungod. Usahang kinahanglanon. Pag-iristorya ita ang kinahanglan pag-iristoryahan. VW Conversations.
We're back after a very short break.
We're back and we're not bored.
Oo, at saka yan yata yung bagong kultura ngayon dito sa VW.
What?
Break
Ay,
anay.
What? Stop!
Break
Aray
anay.
ko.
Ako idamay.
Oo.
Oy, magkidamay si Doc RD.
Ano yun? Talk while.
We can't relate.
Hindi rin. At least during the break, iba pinag-uusapan natin.
It's a break. Okay.
Oh, now, yan na. Balik na kita
Balik
with
kita.
Doc RD and yung ating pinakahihintay na status regarding itong HIV din here Eastern Summer. So,
Okay, no? Yung latest po natin na report na natanggap for now is January of this year, no? We have a total of 61 cases of HIV. At sa 61 po na yon, 16 were diagnosed last year. So sa buong taon, 16. No? Yun po yung pinakamadami nating na-diagnose in a year. Yung isa is from January, no, of this year. Sadly, meron din tayong isang recorded na HIV death. No? Actually, naggagamot na ito. Yung isa, then nag-stop. Nag-stop siya for about 2 months. Tapos, yun, so nagkasakit siya and then he eventually died, no? So, important talaga yun, no? Kasi, yung pagdating po sa HIV ngayon, ang stand na po natin is, pag naggamot ka na, no, in a few years, pag yung CD4 level, yung CD4 level po yun yung measure namin kung gaano kalakas yung resistensya ng isang tao. Okay. So pag the CD4 level goes up, no, your immune system will also go back, no. Lalakas ka, hindi ka na mahahawaan ng ibang sakit, no. So it's as if wala kang HIV, no. And then kapag yung viral load mo naman, yung viral load is yung bilang ng virus sa loob ng katawan natin ay sobrang baba na. Hindi ka na rin makakahawa sa iba. Oo. So that happens in about depende, 3 to 5 years na tuloy-tuloy kang umiinom, no? So, important na maggamot ka tayo. Kasi there will come a time na parang wala ka ng HIV dahil healthy ka na, normal na yung immune system mo. At the same time, hindi ka na rin makakahawa sa iba. No? So, that's very important. We see a lot of cases po na nagagamot sila, no, maayos sila, then suddenly they decided to stop their treatment and then magde-deteriorate ulit sila kasi dadami na naman yung virus. Tapos, hina ulit yung immune system nila.
Doc, once you take the medication, is it like forever? You have to take it
for now, forever pa po siya. No? Similar to your maintenance medication sa high blood, di ba?
Diabetes.
Sa diabetes. Now, you take it until forever. No? It doesn't really cure the hypertension. It doesn't cure yung diabetes, but it controls the symptoms of the hypertension, ng high blood, saka yung sugar, binababa niya. Ganon din yung sa HIV, no?
Ito naman resistance.
Oo, pinapalakas niya yung resistensya mo and then pinapababa niya yung number of virus sa katawan ng isang tao, no? Pero as of now, it's still a lifetime treatment, no? Pero gaya din ng hypertension, usually is 1 tablet lang siya a day.
Etong 16 na na-diagnose, doctor, are they undergoing medication?
Sa 16 po na yan, ang sure lang po kami na nagagamot sa atin, kasi we have treatment centers here, no, is 8 sa atin.
Kalahati
Oo.
lang.
6 nagagamot sa atin, sa Borongan. Yung 2 nagagamot sa Giwan na treatment center. Bukod dun sa 8, meron pa pong 2 na nagtitreat sa Manila.
Okay.
Oo. And then may isa pa na nagtitreat sa Cebu.
Itong medication, is this for free?
It is, no? Libre po yung gamot, wala silang babayaran. And then kapag bagong treatment pa po sila, we also give them medications for prophylaxis, no? Para hindi naman sila madaling hawaan ng iba. Like kung wala silang TB, we give them TB prophylaxis para
Okay.
hindi sila magka-TB. And then we give them prophylaxis for pneumonia, no? We vaccinate them, no? Para hindi sila madaling mahawaan ng iba-ibang sakit. Kung may iba pa silang sakit, like kunwari na-discover namin na may HEPA sila during our testing, we also treat for the hepatitis, no? And then kung may mga syphilis, tulo, lahat 'yon gagamutin natin, and they're all for free, no? And once they're registered, no, sa amin, they're also covered by PhilHealth, no? So kung may other, bakit biglang nagsalita yun? So once na nag-treat sila sa amin, maraming iba na pwede, no, na like kunwari may kailangan sila for a different disease, no, kunwari nagkaroon sila ng, sabihin nila, measles, kunwari, nagka-measles. Yung pag-admit nila, we can facilitate that and they will still get treatment for free.
Dok, ang ano ko, yung age range dito sa mga mga pasyente natin, are they like young people, younger people, or middle age?
Sa atin po, ang pinakamadami is mid-age. No? That's about 25 to 34 years old. Yan po yung pinakamadami natin. And then followed by the older ones. No? Yung mga 35 to 44 years old. No? Yun po yung next natin na madaming kaso. Meron din tayong 15 to 24. No? Pero hindi sila ganun kadami. No? But in the country, in overall, no, mga 50% is about 25 to 34 pa rin, but 25 to 30% are 15 to 24.
My God.
No?
They're
So,
getting younger.
they're getting younger.
Ito, karamihan babae, lalaki?
Sa atin po, yung last year, they were all men. The year before, naka-diagnose po tayo sa isang woman.
So, Doc, kasi di ba, like when they come to you, nag-register sila, they seek treatment, you get the history, hindi naman natin papangalanan, pero like, yung possibility na saan nila na-acquire yung virus. Dito lang ba, sa Eastern Samar, or sa labas?
Yes.
So, part yun talaga ng important namin na dinodocument, no? Sadly, last year, ano kami ng isang case na mukhang dito niya nakuha. Kung kanino niya nakuha, hindi na namin, kasi multiple partners din siya, no? So, hindi na namin matrack. Baka mamaya yung nakuna niya is from outside, so hindi rin natin alam. Pero mukhang nagkaroon ng transmission locally, no? Pero all the others, most of them, high risk contact, mostly Cebu, Manila, meron kaming isa na sa Tacloban siya most likely nakakuha, no? Pero yung isang yon na ini-investigate namin, hindi na namin mahabol, di man pwedeng habulin yung mga na kasex niya para sila din i-test namin. They have to go through the process voluntarily, no? Pero undergoing treatment na yon siya.
Yun, at least na ang importante.
Yes.
Na, eto sila, Doc, like, sabihin, na-contract nila yung virus like from outside and then they come here, umuwi na sila dito. At tapos dito na sila nagpapatrito.
Dito na. Yung iba naman, nakuha nila before, matagal na, 3 years, 4 years ago, nandito lang sila. And then, tsaka lang na-discover na meron sila. So, they get treated here.
I'm just curious, Doc, kasi for quite a number of years, naging very strong ang campaign ng HIV awareness and prevention. No? And so far last year, yung theme nga is know your status, di ba? Kumusta naman yung development or yung growth ng talagang matapang na who would voluntarily submit themselves for testing? Nag-increase ba siya?
Marami naman na recently we went to ESU, no, and I was mildly surprised na maraming nagpa-test na most of them actually never had sexual contact, no. They just wanted to know their status. That's refreshing, no, for me, dahil ang point ko nga dapat everybody should at least know their status, no, once in their life. And then pag may encounter, dapat every 3 months nagpapa-test ka talaga, no. I do that. I get tested every 3 months. Not because marami akong contact, but because I want to show people na it's okay to get tested. No? Na dapat talaga nagpapatest tayo.
Mawala yung stigma kasi alam mo,
Yes.
ano, magpapatest ka, marami na yung sinasabi.
Pero-
And I think it's one of the reasons kung bakit marami pa rin yung hesitant to have themselves
True.
tested.
I agree.
Pero that's really frightening. Yung first time experience talaga parang, bakit pa ako nagpa-test? Parang nakakatakot kasi while waiting for the result. Parang, yung what if, parang halimbawa ganun, ano mangyayari? Pero from the looks of it, yung 16 na sinasabi yung mga undergoing medication, parang it's just an ordinary disease. Parang kaya ng
Kasi
diabetes.
hindi na naman siya ngayong death
Yun na
sentence,
nga
di ba,
eh.
doctor, because
Oo.
of
Sobrang hindi na siya talaga
antiretrovirals,
death.
di ba?
And
Death
ang true yung
sentence.
yung mga nababasa namin sa Facebook na isang British or isang American na may full-blown AIDS na free na ngayon, AIDS free.
Oo.
How true
No,
is that?
so those are actually true. No, they're not fake news. No, that happened in a British man several years back, and then recently they found it again. No, sa isang German. I think it's from a person from Dusseldorf, no, Germany. Totoo po yun, no. Pero it's more complicated than they make it seem. No, these people, meron silang cancer, bone cancer, parang blood cancer, no, lymphoma, leukemia before, no. So ginawa sa kanila, binigyan sila ng bone marrow transplant. No, pag nagbo-bone marrow transplant ka po, i-radiation yung buong katawan mo before. Papatayin lahat ng white blood cells mo, red blood cells, at saka platelet. No? So pag nangyari po yun, di ba yung HIV nakatira sa loob ng white blood cells? So parang mawa-wipe out mo din sila, no? Pero may mga nagtatago pa rin, no? So ang kaiba doon, yung binigay na bagong bone marrow sa kanila, may mutation pala. No? May mutation yung blood cells na binigay sa kanya, which is yung CXCR5 mutation, no? Yung CXCR5 po, it's like a door, pinto po siya. Doon siya pumapasok yung HIV, no? So sa mga patient na yun, wala silang CXCR5. Meaning, kung may HIV man yung tao, hindi makakapasok doon sa white blood cells niya. Pag nasa dugo lang po yung HIV, mamamatay din yun agad, no? Kasi hindi siya makakapagtago. No, kaya nawala yung HIV nila kasi hindi makapagtago ng maayos, hindi makapagpadami dahil doon sila nagpapadami sa white blood cells, no? So, in essence, parang nawala yung HIV, no? Pero syempre hindi naman natin pwedeng i-bone marrow transplant lahat ng may HIV, no? So, that's gonna be very, very difficult, no? Very expensive, delikado din siya kasi irradiation mo nga yung buong katawan ng isang tao. Another thing is, CXCR5 is just one way na pumapasok yung HIV dun sa loob ng white blood cell. May CCR4 din. Parang bintana naman to, no? So, kung walang pintuan, pero may bintana na pwedeng pasukan, same thing, no? Pwede pa rin pumasok yung HIV. Pero it gives us hope, no, na maybe may chance, no, if we just, hindi pa lang natin nahahanap, no, yung paraan para masara natin yung pinto, masara natin yung bintana, no? Baka hindi na talaga magkaroon ng HIV.
Yes.
Hopefully, research will catch up.
Yes, oo.
Yes.
Parang
Look, ang tanong ko, like for instance, etong mga people with HIV, nga undergoing treatment na sila, may chances ba na hindi na sila makaka-infect dun sa iba?
Yes, kapag yung viral load, yung number of virus is so low, konting-konti na lang sila na hindi na sila makakahawa, no? We found that out kasi meron kaming tinatawag na HIV discordant couples. Ano po yun? Yun yung mga mag-asawa na yung lalaki may HIV, yung babae wala, no? Or baliktad, yung babae meron, yung lalaki wala. And then they want to have children. No? Eh syempre hindi naman namin pwedeng payagan yun basta-basta dahil mahahawaan nila yung isa't isa. And then pag nagbuntis yung babae, mahahawaan din niya yung bata. So what we do is yung researchers, ginawa nila, tinreat nila yung partner na may HIV. And then yung viral load niya, nung mababa na, they allowed them to have unprotected sex. And they found out na a lot of them, hindi nakawaan yung partner. So when they expanded the research to a lot of other people na hindi lang yung mag-asawa, they found out na totoo pala na if you have very low viral counts, konting-konti na lang, hindi ka na makakahawa sa ibang tao. No? So ang tawag namin doon is undetectable, is untransmissible, no? Pag hindi mo na mahanap yung ganun kadaming virus, hindi ka na rin makakahawa ng iba.
Okay. Tanong, kasi I've watched a number of episodes sa television, mga ganyan, about HIV and all, na merong mga counseling groups or may facility na from time to time, those with HIV undergoing medication would consult, pati na rin yung mga psychological aspects. Do we have that here?
The treatment centers are capable of doing that, no? Part ng services ng ating treatment center for HIV, like the Eastern Samar Provincial Hospital HIV Treatment Hub, and then the Felipe Abrego Memorial Hospital HIV Treatment Hub in Giwan, a part of our services is counseling, no? So, just recently, meron nag-consult sa amin, somebody na meron siyang issue about chinchismis siya dun sa lugar nila, no? So, we're able to help them out, ganun din, no? Sabi ko I talked to the facility, we also issued a letter, no? Sabi namin, if you do not stop, we will have to file cases against you for violation of the HIV law, no? So, things like that, no? And then, if they have need for psychological counseling, including substance abuse, no? Like, kasi marami sa kanila, before sila magkaroon ng HIV, they were hard drinkers also, no? So, umiinom sila o nagsisigarilyo. And syempre, we have to tell them, to advise them to stop. So, part ng aming services na binibigay is to guide them how to control their drinking and then maybe stop their drinking if it's possible for them, no? And then quitting smoking and other substance abuse related problems. If they have psychological problems, some of them may have some form of depression or anxiety, no? So far sa atin, wala naman masyado.
Pero usually, it will follow you, the depression. Kasi like, di ba, iba pa rin, like, kahit sinabi nating doc na, like, you can avail of the treatment, like, pag sinabi sa'yo, oh, you tested positive, syempre, ma-depress ka. I think it would be a normal
action.
Well, it is, no? Pero part kasi before testing, part ng pre-testing counseling is also counseling them about what if positive. So, ganito yung aasahan, ganito yung gagawin natin, no? This is how we'll go through it. Pag negative, ganito naman yung gagawin natin, no? Ganun. So, part siya yung decision-making process.
So, lahat ng mga
goes into testing.
magpapatest, nagkakaroon ng ganyang counseling prior to testing?
It is, no? So, it is a requirement before you get tested.
That's really good.
Okay.
And you undergo that.
Kasi, I remember I asked this question sa'yo, like 2 years ago. Kasi, like, when we have yung mga sessions, so, yung mga, kasi alam natin, we have yung mga vulnerable sector, like LGBT community. Kasi tinanong ko sa'yo, ano yung program natin for etong mga babae who are commercial sex workers? Kasi, kung tinitingnan natin, usually yung mga nagpapatest, etong mga lalaki. Okay? Pero mga babae, very, very seldom. And ako naman naniniwala na some of them may have been affected. Yung iba sa kanila, maybe sila yung nakaka-infect dun sa iba. Ano ba yung program natin for them? How do we engage with
Sadly, the program for, tawag namin sa kanila is TSW, no? So, they're called Transactional Hygiene Clinic. We used to have that before, if you remember, yung nagbibigay ng health card sa ating mga transactional sex workers, no? It has been dormant or inactive the past maybe decade or so, no? So, we've already started, no, to campaign for that. Now, we've already had a trained physician to handle the social hygiene clinic. We tasked it to Borongan, no, mainly. So, Dr. Patricia Apita, the doctor sa Lalawigan na RHU, is the one trained to handle a social hygiene clinic. As to the physical clinic, we're still campaigning for that with the city kasi we want the city to be in charge of the social hygiene clinic. Pero, syempre, elections came in the way. So, maybe after the elections, we'll try to come up with it. No? Kasi parang ang point namin is the province is already taking care of the HIV. No? For the city, siguro the social hygiene clinic should be in place kasi it can have services also for HIV and then refer to us kung kailangan. They should have services for gonorrhea, yung tulo, no? Syphilis, they should have for herpes, mga ganyan, mga papilloma, yung mga HPV infections, no? So, that's gonna be a good program actually, no? So, maybe in time, no, maibalik natin yung social hygiene clinic natin sa city.
Pero Doc, yung like sinabi mo, last year we had 16 recorded cases. Ito ba yung pinakamataas like in a year?
Yeah. Yun po yung pinakamataas natin. The year before we had, I think, 12.
So why is it going up?
Siguro one, I think it's going up because one, more people are getting tested. Number two, the population is more mobile nowadays. No? Some of this, just to clarify, no, hindi po sila lahat nandito sa atin.
Okay.
Some of them get tested in Manila, in Cebu, in Tacloban. It just so happens na nilagay nila as their permanent address is Eastern Samar. So they're recorded as a case sa Eastern Samar. Kasi yung idea doon is, kung dito sila permanently nakatira, they will come back. No? So, there's also a risk of transmitting here. Kaya nilalagay sila as a case. No? So, ang mahirap naman po doon, hindi namin sila na-trace kung nakapaggamot. Kasi hindi namin, number lang naman yung dumadating sa amin. So, at least yung mga dito nagpa-test sa atin, na follow up namin. No? From testing, maka-consult, from consultation, magti-treatment, from treatment to follow-up. No? So, yun yung kagandahan kapag sa atin na diagnose sa tayo yung nag-treat sa kanila.
Na, do we keep track of yung HIV deaths natin?
Yes, it's part of the recorded statistics every year, no, na pinoprovide natin. Last year, we have 2. Pareho po namin hindi alam kung sino sila. So baka coming from outside.
May mga rumors kasi yung mga HIV deaths na yan na parang masyadong you really have to wrap ng what's this, packaging tape, yung casket, mga ganyan. May mga rumors kasi na para bang immediately ililibing kagad kasi wala na yung mga 9 days na lamay and all those things. Anong totoo dito?
So one, no, HIV is a very fragile virus. Madali po siyang mamatay. No? It requires a live human host, no, to actually live. So once namatay po yung tao, mamamatay din yung HIV sa loob ng katawan niya in a short time. No? Maybe within 24 hours, all the HIV are probably dead. No? So once na-imbalsa mo yung patay properly, no, yung body, no, it should not be infective anymore. No? Kasi remember, ang kailangan mo lang naman to be infected is contact with blood, semen, breast milk, and vaginal fluid. Wala naman kayong contact doon when you view a casket, when you view a body. No? As to the embalmers, wala din pong special na treatment. No? The way you treat every cadaver, pareho lang. So naka-gloves man ka mo, naka-apron, tas may headgear, lahat po dapat ng ini-embalsa mo, dapat ganun eh. So, walang anything special, no, for that, no. Siguro lang ang lang nun is the disposal of the blood that comes afterwards. So, pero if you follow the standard and the accepted, no, na disposal of possibly infected blood products, which is part of the training ng mga mortuary technicians, wala din tayong magiging problems there. In fact, bawal pong magtanggi na ipa-imbalsa mo yung isang may HIV. Kunwari yung mortuary place, no? Tinanggihan yung isang family na merong, kasi may HIV yung namatay, no? The family can sue. No? Pwede nilang ihabla based on the violation of the Republic Act 6504.
Maybe we were just watching too many movies.
Oo.
Diba?
Kasi dami kasing mga rumor mongers na parang ganyan na, may namatay daw na HIV patient sa hospital, tapos wala na nga ko pa-imbalsamar, tapos packaging tape ang saluran, ginlabong diretsyo. Diba? Ang dami kasi, mga i-restore yung mga sugat. So,
sometimes it's also the family's decision. No? Meron akong kakilala na, not from here, no, but the family decided to immediately cremate, and then yun na, no. So it's sometimes the family's decision. But for me, if the family wants, no, to have a viewing, as long as you go through the proper channels, like to a mortuary technician, ganyan, okay naman, walang problema. The problem may be if yung nag-decide silang hindi ipa-imbalsa mo, huwag na kayo mag-viewing. Kung hindi na naman ipapa-imbalsa, ilibing nyo na lang siya.
Going back, meron akong mga na-remember na mga scare before sa mga fast food chain na yung ketchup daw linalagyan ng dugong may HIV and all those things.
Okay, once and for all, fake news po yun, no? The HIV, as I said, nabubuhay lang po siya sa tao, no? Kaya siya human immunodeficiency virus, no? kapag lumabas po siya sa katawan ng tao, no, in any form, no, it will die, no, very easily, very fast, no. Kaya pag nilagay niyo po siya sa ketchup, within a few minutes probably it's dead, no. Mayroon ngang dugong may HIV doon siguro, pero patay naman yung HIV, no. Tapos pag kinain mo man, maliit man yung chance kasi na ma-infect ka when you eat something, no. So hindi talaga siya.
Hindi man yung papasok sa bloodstream.
Zero talaga, no, yung chance na mahawaan kayo. So same goes sa mga, 'di ba, may scare din before na yung Pepsi, 'di ba, nilalagyan daw nila ng HIV blood, may nagka-HIV, naggalit, nag-inject sa mga prutas, so ganyan, no? So all of those are fake news, no? You'll probably not get HIV from that, pero unhygienic naman po. So sana we check our food also.
How do we know that there's blood in the ketchup? Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ardy, for
salamat.
this very interesting
True, ang dami pang mga
discussion.
tanong, I'm sure. And I'm sure this is one episode na naman na pag-uusapan.
True.
Spread the news. Basta si Dr. Ardy's VW Conversations, damo talitat na ibabarwa.
Yes. And if you have any questions, you can contact us, and please follow us at the Provincial Health Office na Facebook page. No? So just look for Provincial Health Office and then like us and follow us for any health advice and health activities that is in store for you.
You can visit also Dr. Ardy if you want it to be confidential. You can visit him at the office.
It's at the PHO building bago pumasok ng Provincial Hospital sa
To the
Songkok.
left, diba?
Yeah, the yellow building there.
And
Second floor is the
congratulations,
office.
ang dami-dami mong ganap, mga talks, mga schools and different groups, di
So
ba?
I'm looking forward to the Holy Week para makapahinga.
Oh yes, you deserve that. Deserve mo yan.
So thank you, Dr.
Alright.
Ardy, for being with us, and we're going to have a part 2 on the HIV something. This is very interesting. Maaram kita dami ito natin mga kabatanan. I hope nga every time nga nakakabati kami itong sugad din ng istorya, especially like if you feel like, you know, you want to have the test, ayaw kang pagruha-duha. You can do it. Everything is
And
free.
you get the right information from the right person. Dapat, di ba? Okay. Again, thank you so
Again,
much.
Thank you for inviting me.
Maraming salamat, hayong tanan, and until tomorrow para VW Conversations.
VW Conversations. It's about people. It's about issues. It's about us. VW Conversations. Usahang katungod. Usahang kinahanglanon. Pag-iristorya ita ang kinahanglan ng pag-iristorya. VW Conversations.